Henderson is a institutional asset management company investing in property. Or this is interesting for us here today in property, but also, of course, in equities and bonds. We have around about 16 billion euros under management. The most of it in Europe. In Germany, we are currently managing about 800 million euros, and this predominantly in retail assets. So we are holding retail warehouses, some shopping centers, 2 outlet malls in a joint venture with MacArthur Glen in Berlin and in Neumünster, that one that was recently opened in September. And in the last 18 months, we have been raising 2 funds here in Germany with German or Germanic institutional investors, medium-sized insurance companies, and pension funds, occupational pension funds and real pension funds. The first of those funds that I'm also managing is investing in retail warehouses in Germany. So the long-leased, stable properties with food anchors from 10 million to 40 million. This fund is currently round about halfway invested at 200 million. Target volume is a little short of 400 million. And the fund that we recently launched is a German logistic fund trying to take the opportunities in the logistic market in Germany. And this fund has a firepower of around about 200 million. And we are just doing the first investments in December for this fund.
Yeah, good morning, Gerhard Meitinger. I'm heading the German business at Deutsche Pfandbriefbank. I think that nearly everybody knows Deutsche Pfandbriefbank is one of the lenders who are investing in the public sector. Public sector means financing of investments based with publics. And secondly, the real estate business. We are focusing on the countries Germany, France and UK mostly, but we are also in some smaller countries like Sweden, Nordics in total, Poland and Czech Republic. So you see that this is a smaller world now, a smaller Europe now. We have been in some years ago in nearly every continent on the world, but now we are back on the smaller Europe. So I'm especially focusing on German business in financing real estates, and I think we come later on to the situation where we are at the moment. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Annette.
Hello, I'm Annette Kröger. I'm head of acquisitions at Allianz Real Estate Germany. I'm responsible for all acquisition activity in the German-speaking countries, but also in the CE countries and the Nordics. Allianz Real Estate is the company that bundles all real estate activity of the Allianz insurance companies. So we only invest on behalf of the various Allianz insurance companies we have. We have a total portfolio of around 20 billion currently. We have a strong growth target looking to increase the allocation to real estate across all the asset classes with the aim of growing real estate to around 30 billion in the medium term. The portfolio we have is strongly geared towards our core markets right now, which is Germany and France, but we are looking to increasingly diversify going into the Asian market, the American market, and also CE and the Nordics. One other aspect is that we're increasingly acting on the financing side. We just recently decided to increase the allocation to around 5 billion from 1.5 billion, which we were looking to do previously. So we are entering more and more the lending market also in Germany, which we've already done for a while in the US.
Great, thank you, Annette. Stephan.
Good morning and welcome everybody. My name is Stephan Kock. I'm an Ashurst partner. Ashurst is an international law firm, including Australia these days. I am leading the German banking practice and also responsible for the continental European banking practices. As a hobby at first and now as a serious business line, I established real estate and real estate finance. Today I'm responsible for the real estate finance practice within Ashurst. And we're working on financing, refinancings and restructurings, and sometimes all of it in one deal together. I'm sure that we've seen each other, I say as institutions on the same side, on opposite sides, which I think is a good market, and that's why I'm happy that you're here.
shortly to introduce maybe Patrizia, which is a company we are operating now for 25 years. We started in the residential sector. Today we run about 26 special funds that invest in office, in retail and residential. So of our assets under management, 50% are commercial and 50% are residential. We might be famous for a lot of the bigger deals in the residential segment that we have done this year with the LBBW transaction. But at the same time, we are increasingly, currently our presence, especially in the Nordics, as we see this as one of the areas where we try to, let's say, go with our investors over there and also take the capital from the Nordics to the German market. That's the main focus of the business currently.